Hey guys, I'm meteorologist Chris Tomer. Let's talk some mountain weather, and this is the On the Snow Before You Go forecast. A lot of action to talk about with this Arctic front. That's what's really pushing the totals up across parts of Colorado, New Mexico, and then eventually this is going to become a large storm for the Midwest and the Northeast. Here's my spider chart just so you get a quick glance at where some of the best snow is going to be over the next 5 days. It's down in Tahoes. It's down at Ski Santa Fe, Angel Fire. It's happening right now down there in southern Colorado. And then that storm is going to move out into the heartland, then eventually up into the Northeast Thursday into Friday. Friday and Saturday will be great ski days up in the Northeast. Killington, Okemo, Mount Snow. You've got Jay Peak in the mix up there. Sugar Bush should do well, 10 to 20 inches on the way for the Northeast. I'll show you my forecast coming up. And then the emphasis is going to shift back to the Pacific Northwest in British Columbia by the time we roll into the heart of the weekend. So you can kind of see how it shifts around over time. But let me just show you what I'm looking at. Here's Tahoes. They're reporting like 2 feet of snow out of this storm system, and there's still more to come. There's still more to fall for the rest of the day into tonight before the storm exits. So tomorrow will be outstanding at Tahoes, and that's a live view. Look at that snow coming down. Oh my gosh, isn't that awesome? Look at that wind blowing that snow off the roof. Here's up a little higher on the mountain, and I have a feeling there's a lot of people clicking on this, but it is just an absolutely beautiful view up there at Tahoes right now. Down in southern Colorado, we're a little over a foot here at Wolf Creek. You can see the view there. Excellent skiing today and tomorrow at Wolf Creek as well. Let me just talk about the pattern just a little bit. So we've got a big dip in the jet here, and then it's rolling up into the northeast like this. So what's happening is you've got an Arctic front that is basically running right about here, and that is what's been driving all of the snow production on the backside through Colorado, through New Mexico. This is the area that we've been seeing great snow in. Now the emphasis tonight, tomorrow will shift into Oklahoma, the Midwest, Chicago, Ohio, and then eventually Thursday, Friday, that emphasis is going to shift up here into the Pacific Northwest, where we're going to see 10 to 20 inches of snow. So it's all along that Arctic front. That is the thing that's producing this. And then the dip in the jet stream, which you see right here, will follow that out, and that'll help to push the storm track back into the Pacific Northwest for this weekend. So that appears to me to be the pattern. Let me show you what the GFS is thinking, the American model. Here it is. You can see the blue, which is snow here, running down through Colorado, New Mexico, and it's running all along that Arctic front through Chicago and into the Midwest. So let me push this into Thursday morning. By Thursday morning, the snow is just exiting New Mexico, becomes this large Midwest and then eventually Northeast snowstorm. So here's Thursday night, and here's Friday morning. So you've got snow through parts of the Northeast, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, and then the whole storm. And some of this is going to start as a mix or ice. You can see the greens and the ice colors in that purple and orange shading, and then it moves out. So it's done by Friday night into Saturday morning in the Northeast, but excellent skiing in the Northeast Friday and Saturday. Look up to the Canadian-U.S. border. So that low is racing and kind of drags a tiny front down through Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. So you will get some new snow. I'm backing it up and moving it forward between Friday night and Saturday in Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. And then that front kind of washes out. I want to push this ahead. It's big high pressure for most of the West. All the action kind of slides up through the Pacific Northwest and BC and around here for a while. Big high pressure California, Nevada, Utah into most of next week. It's all, look at these storm systems racing into the Northeast with cold air. Here comes a more important storm. You see it dropping down through Montana. So here's the 12th, 13th, and 14th. There might be something there between 12, 13, and 14 across the Intermountain West, but that's a long way off. Let me show you my totals. All of today through the 6th. So you've got leftover snow right there in Colorado and New Mexico, and then that storm exits, remember, and then it turns much quieter. The snow you see between Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the upper parts and the upper tier in Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming is with that front that's just racing through over the weekend. There's not a lot there, but then you look to the Pacific Northwest and parts of Revelstoke, BC, you got a little bit more on tap there. Let me show you what I'm thinking for the Northeast between Thursday and Friday. That's why I think Friday, Saturday is going to be so good in the Northeast. 1 to 2 feet, kind of 10 to 20 inches. Mount Snow, Magic, Okemo, Killington, Mad River, Stowe, Sugarbush, and beyond. I'd say to be out of the mix, you got to be out of Massachusetts, because some of this is going to be a mix in those areas, which will cut down on accumulations. But if you can be up in Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, you'll have a pretty good Friday, Saturday in those areas. All right, thank you for tuning in here again. This is the On the Snow, Snow Before You Go forecast. Take care.